to audio. Okay, audio. Please make sure. Seven, six, five, four, three, two. Announce.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matthew Weiss.
Can I take this one? Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Matthew Weiss, and I'm the Executive Vice President of the Astra Awards. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to this year's TV Awards, an event that celebrates the best in TV over the past year. I'm humbled to be in a room with such immense talent. I thank everyone for coming, especially Colin Hanks, wherever you are. I directed in a movie like 20 years ago. And so it's so nice. Oh, there you are. So nice to see him. I'd like to thank Michael Thomas for helping us make this evening a reality. Our charitable partner, Brandywine Valley SPCA. You saw the dogs out there. As well as the team that put this together, specifically Scott Menzel, Leslie Short, Tiffany Elsie, and Ali Lasky. Thank you to all the publicists who worked very hard with me, and screw you to the ones that ignored me. It's going to be a fun night. Remember these three things. Dinner is coming, wine is flowing, and number 3, as our Astra's motto goes, remember, shit happens. Have a great night, everyone.
We're out in the world, sun is shining, blood is pumping, and something is about to happen. I can feel it.
Ta-da! The goat is back.
Kiss.
Thank you very
Please
much.
welcome to the stage our hostess for the evening and star of ABC's Abbott Elementary, Lisa Ann Walter.
Well, hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for being out here and looking so beautiful. Welcome to the 2026 Astra Awards. Woo! It's going to be a great night. please join me in giving a big Astra round of applause to this year's incredible nominees you can see on your screen. Oh, look at them. I am so honored that the Hollywood Creative Alliance asked me to host. You know, when they reached out, they said, Lisa, you're the only person for this job because you are the only person not nominated. You know, usually when there's this many actors' names on a list, it's because Jane Fonda sent out an email. We love the First Amendment. Well, some of us do. Some of us work at CBS News or the White House. Anyway, speaking of sex-obsessed super tan reality stars, Love Island is a big hit. Now, anybody else? Just me? I'm the only freak? I love it. If you haven't seen it, it's like Lord of the Flies, but instead of children, it's a bunch of hot 20-somethings with the emotional maturity of children and mouths like sailors. Anyway, all they do is play a bunch of games, and all the games involve humping and getting slimed. It's like a cross between the Kids' Choice Awards and pixelated Japanese porn, AKA my teen son's search history. Speaking, if you guys can laugh, seriously, I know it's like 12 noon outside, but yuck it up. This is as good as it's gonna get all fucking night, all right? Oh, I can't breathe in this goddamn dress. Give me some laughs. There you go. Speaking of entertainment, a segue which no longer works. Production is back in Hollywood. Yes! Woo! And I, for one, am thrilled that the industry jobs are coming back to town. Not just because, you know, it's good for all of us, but the only thing scarier than unemployment is moving to Texas. I mean, yeah. I mean, I love barbecue, don't get me wrong, but I don't love the idea of an incel with a badge watching me eat a slab of ribs in my car through a flock camera. Actually, if things go south in my career, I could make some big money live streaming me honking down some greasy pork. I mean the meat, not the guy with the badge. Anyway, that just came to me. I'm sorry. That's not on the teleprompter. That just came to me. I actually considered once posting some pics of on only feet during the lean years before Abbott, and after 6 years of these award shows in heels, and I mean, look at them. I mean, look at them. Yeah, I don't think these Fred Flintstones are going to cut it anymore. Bunions. Anyway, speaking of bunions, please welcome to the stage my accompanist and son, Jordan Baum. There you go. Why am I behind this thing?
Hey, Mom, could you stop introducing me as a bunion?
Nope, hit it. This is the song portion. It's the Astra Awards, gonna be the best one yet. 'Cause after last year, how much worse could it get? All the videos are queued up, we've plugged in all the cables. Well, at least there's big fat bottles of wine coming to your tables. It's the Astra Awards, and we're here to have a good time. Yeah, it's the Astra Awards, and if you're wondering, magic trick, here's mine. Hey, everyone raise a glass and look up at the screen. Let's enjoy some clips from this year's nominees. We've got great comedies like I Love LA. Ah! A new reboot of Scrubs. Oh, Zach Braff got hot. And Abbott Elementary. I said comedies. It's the Astra Awards. Everybody make some noise for the incredible, riveting, steamy final season listen of the voice. Close enough. So many stars here, all are so well known. But to the youngins at my table, no, I'm not Sharon Stone. How dare they not know her career? Speaking of total recall, we didn't use bag lettuce. So eat up and rest assured the diarrhea disease won't get us. Again, here's my Astra Award. It's my favorite and I've won many. But many years from now when I'm old, I'm gonna tell my grandkids this was an Emmy. Unless I win one. Nah. Thanks, you guys. Jordan Baum.
Thank you.
All right, are we ready to have a party? Let's do it. I'm going to take this with me because we don't need this up here now, do we? Somebody going to strike this green cable? All right,
do it.
good. All right, let's go on with the show. You're a good girl.
As one of the nation's largest animal welfare organizations, the Brandywine Valley SPCA welcomes nearly 30,000 pets every year. That is over 80 dogs and cats every day that need our help.
It's just amazing, the know-how, the compassion.
Our footprint has no borders.
Touching down at Brandywine.
We work with partners from coast to coast.
There we go.
We are proud to welcome pets in need from Los Angeles, Florida, Texas, and communities across the nation.
Our mega adoption events have found homes for more than 22,000 animals.
We're free.
We are so proud that our extensive work has resulted in Delaware becoming the first no-kill state in the country.
Yes, you're doing great, aren't you?
In rural Louisiana, our team helped a local shelter go from a 22% save rate to 90% in just over a year.
Brandywine opened all these new doors for us.
And just months after merging with our team, the Humane Society of Harrisburg area achieved no-kill status. In 2025, our team took over animal care and control services in Washington, D.C., bringing our progressive programs to the nation's capital and everywhere there's a need.
Our reach is where the communities need us the most.
We are just getting started. Our team is leading the way toward a future where every animal gets a chance.
Please welcome CEO of Brandywine Valley SPCA, Adam Lamb, and comic, actor, writer, and legend, Bruce Valench.
This is hello, Dolly. I'll sing, but later. First, I want to clear up something for you football fans. I am not Travis Kelce's mother. I know the resemblance is startling. And I get calls every year, dude, what are you doing at the Super Bowl with Taylor Swift? So, Dolly, that was for you. One of my favorite things about the Astra Awards is that they occasionally partner with a charitable organization to bring attention to pets in need. Tonight, Brandywine Valley SPCA is in the house, and by my side is its fearless leader, Adam Lamb.
Thank you for the warm welcome. We are thrilled to be at the Astra Awards to lend our helping hand to LA shelter pets.
All of the puppies on the red carpet are from LA shelters and up for adoption, like some of the bitches at my table. Fellas, I was serious. So please open your hearts and your homes. Adam, I hear you have a big day on Monday.
Yes, we are going to be moving 70 animals via a plane to the East Coast from the Animal Services Department in Riverside, and we're super excited to have a placement for them.
Really, they're all going to Broadway. They'll be in Annie, the next revival. Well, that's amazing work, and thank you. And speaking of amazing work, tonight we are going to present Brandywine Valley SPCA's Care Award.
This award is presented to the person who uses their platform to speak up for shelter pets who absolutely need the spotlight.
Today's care recipient goes to a cat behaviorist. Let's not forget the cats, okay? They just closed on Broadway, but they must be remembered. He's a cat behaviorist, which I did not know existed, a television personality, which unfortunately I do know exists, and a musician recognized globally for his expertise in feline wellness and behavior.
On behalf of the Brandywine Valley SPCA, I'm thrilled to present this year's Care Award to our friend, animal advocate, the cat daddy himself, Mr. Jackson Galaxy.
I exist. Cat behaviorists exist, and now I have proof. I am so honored, and I thank you so much, Adam and Brandywine, for having me up here. I actually started in the theater, and so I'm looking around here. I'm totally intimidated by people who actually did what I used to do much, much, much better. I can still do cats better than you, so there's that. But one of the things that I learned early on from one of my first acting coaches was he hated me, and he hated that I was always just like spouting all kinds of stuff and going off script and doing all those things. And when he said, listen, I don't care what you do, just make a choice. Make a choice, make it bold, make it strong, and everything is fine. Just get out of my face and make a choice. That's the only thing I think that we've been doing in animal welfare for all these years. That's why all these animals have been saved. That's why they're flying to the East Coast, because Brandywine is making bold choices. And in this moment, which is a really tough one for animals and for a lot of humans as well, I think it's the thing that we can all do to save these lives, because a lot of them need saving. So for everyone in this room, the bold choice may be, maybe you need to go home with Dolly. Maybe a puppy has to be in your future. Maybe if you can't do that, you're going to foster. If not, you're going to give a lot of money to organizations like Brandywine who do make bold choices. And let's save a whole lot of lives. And thank you guys so much.
You know her from her standout performance on this season of The Pit. Please welcome to the stage, Brittany Allen.
Reality television proves that you don't need to save the world to become famous. You just have to survive other things, like your family, or comment sections, or sometimes just brunch. Here are the nominees for reality series.
Best Reality Series. 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days. Balin Out Loud. Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Love is Blind. Love on the Spectrum. Naked and Afraid. Queer Eye. Ready to Love. Shark Tank. And The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
And the Astra Award goes to Balin Out Loud.
Wow, thank you guys so much. Live, laugh, love, dick. Winning Best Reality TV Show is an incredible honor, but to me, this award means more to me than winning. When Balin Out Loud began, I knew opening up about some of the most vulnerable parts of my life. I was letting people see the parts that aren't always pretty, comfortable, or easy to understand. But I did it because I knew there were people at home who needed to see somebody like me on their television. Wind it up. This show has never really been about me. It's been about the community that has stood behind me, supported me, shared their stories with me, and reminded me that every single day why telling stories is so important. It's for the person who has spent their life feeling misunderstood. It's for the kid who has been bullied for something that they can't control. Dick. Je m'appelle pas de relação. It's for the parents who are fighting every day to make sure their child is accepted and loved. And it's for anyone who has ever felt like their voice wasn't loud enough to be heard. I've spent so much of my life feeling like I needed to make myself smaller, quieter, or easier for other people to understand. But somewhere along the way, I realized that I was never meant to shrink myself to make other people feel comfortable. God damn. Sorry. I was meant to be exactly who I am, and hopefully help other people feel brave enough to do the same thing. So if this show has taught me anything, God damn, it's that suck dick. It's that the things that make us different don't make our stories less worthy of being told. Sometimes they're exactly why our stories need to be told. To every person who watches this show and sees a little piece of themselves in it, this award belongs to you too. Thank you to everyone who's allowed me to use my voice for the people who feel like they don't have theirs, and for giving our community a place to be seen, heard, understood, and celebrated. And as long as I have this platform, I promise I will keep showing up, keep being loud, and keep using my voice to make other people feel like theirs matters too. Thank you so much. This means more than I can put into words. Thank you.
Hi, I just want to say I'm Michael Levitt, the executive producer of Balin Out Loud. To have a television show on the air in this climate that is so successful is amazing, but really what makes it so rewarding is to be able to make a television show that makes such a difference. There's not a day that goes by that someone somewhere on the internet doesn't say that they have Tourette or a family member has Tourette, and they are thanking Balin in our show for making the world kinder and gentler for them, which is everything. I want to quickly thank the dream team at TLC for being the greatest partners ever a producer could ever hope to have. I want to thank the Hollywood Creative Alliance for recognizing the substantive nature of our show and that reality shows can truly make a difference. And last but not least, this woman right here, Katie Mose, is our executive producer and showrunner. My name is on the door, but she is the soul of the show. She is brilliant, and I thank the TV gods every day for bringing me to Katie and, of course, to Balin. Thank you so much for this wonderful honor.
Please welcome to the stage comedian Alyssa Phillips.
You got to make it louder for me than that, guys. If you don't know who I am, that's okay. Neither does my agent. Okay. All right, listen, if you're going to put the entertainer in your name, you have one job to do. And Cedric the Entertainer has been doing that job for more than 30 years. You can give it up. Yeah, clap. That's all right. And that's my time. No, I'm just kidding. He helped define a generation of stand-up as one of the original kings of comedy. You could call that a career right there, but Cedric was just getting started. Because then he did it all over again in film and on television. On the Steve Harvey Show, in Barbershop, hosting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, hosting the Emmys. Apparently, the entertainer was just a to-do list. For 8 seasons, he starred as Calvin Butler on The Neighborhood, while also serving as an executive producer, helping lead a network sitcom, remember those? Through nearly 150 episodes. That's right, yeah. Because Cedric the Entertainer has never just been one thing. He's a stand-up who became an actor who became a producer, a performer who can host the Emmys one night and then still walk onto a comedy stage and own the room the next. But through all of it, he's never stopped being what he told us he was from the beginning, an entertainer. The stage got bigger, the jobs changed, the audiences grew, but the thing that made people want to watch him in the first place didn't change. That's the kind of career you don't just get by being funny. You get it by knowing how to connect with an audience, whether they're sitting in a comedy club or on the other side of your television screen. And after a career that's taken him just about everywhere an entertainer can go, Cedric the Entertainer is still doing the thing that started it all. He's making us laugh, he's making us watch, and most importantly, he's entertaining us. It is my honor to present the 2026 Astra Actor Spotlight Award to Cedric the Entertainer. Take a look.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
She, like many of my colleagues, are having a difficult time with my newfound celebrity.
Where's the hot stuff, hot stuff?
It's us, Black Power, brother. Power to the... Man, the fool's crazy.
Hell, Cedric. First of all, when you say my name, put some respect on that shit. Put some respect on it.
Cedric the Entertainer. Cedric the Entertainer.
Cedric the Entertainer. Cedric the Entertainer.
Remember when she told us about Uncle Gus's secret family that he was hiding from his side family? And then the real family found out at the funeral. Caused another funeral.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for the one, the only Cedric the Entertainer.
All right. I don't want that one. Thanks, Elise. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome. Well, this is great. This is a fabulous night. This is very nice to receive this award. Thank you so much. Elise, thank you so much for doing this tonight. I had a lot of famous friends that when I called them, they couldn't show up for some reason. So, you know, I said, Elise, she came in off the bench like, yo, let's get it. She got wet out here, too, like quick, like, pow. So I appreciate it. I wanted to come and really be really grateful for this award. I don't get a lot of awards. Most of them are on BET. And Image Award, I got 19 Image Awards. I didn't have no other that's the NAACP Image Award people. A lot of people like, what is that? Yeah, it's very black award. I have 7 of them, 19 very black awards. This is a very creative, this is the Hollywood Creative Alliance, and I thank you guys for having me here. I really appreciate this. You know, to be in this business 30 years is a blessing, man. You don't take it for granted. You don't take it for granted to be in rooms with peers and people that do great work, and you get to see them. You look around a room like this and see people that you enjoy their work, and it is just great to be recognized. And so I'm really, really blessed to be able to do what I do and to have been able to do it for 30 years. You know, I started in St. Louis. Just a guy, you know, I had a dream. I hopped in the car with no plan. I sent all my clothes out here into a P.O. box, you know, and then we drove. Me and my partner, Eric Rohn, we drove out to California. I got here, didn't really have a plan. I had some jokes. I had confidence enough to make me make this ill-advised financial decision. So it took a minute for the money to come, you know, because you all land in Hollywood. Everybody promised you got all these people telling you what they're going to do for you. And it was like a lot of promises that people, you realize they couldn't really fulfill. Yet I kept that drive. I had jokes. I had the drive to want to entertain, to want to be great. And I would just go up each and every night, and those dreams started to come true, man. And I'm just really blessed to be able to still be doing it. Blessed to be in a room like this, accepting such a wonderful award with so many great peers and people that I appreciate and love your work. And I couldn't do this alone. I'm very thankful for the people that supported me throughout my career. So many. And I have a really tight team. My partner Eric Rohn, I spoke of, my tour manager, been with me since junior high school. Like I have still people, a lot of cousins still around. My and then my lovely wife. My wife is here with me tonight. We'll be celebrating 27 years, and in Hollywood, that's 146 years of marriage in Hollywood. But she is amazing and beautiful and just been by my side through the ups, the downs, any of those hard times, always there for me, always there for any little idea that, she's the first one that's going to hear me like, hey, babe, what you think about this one? And she got it, and she'll be like, don't do that joke. And I'll be like, all right. But she has been with me 100%, and I'm just really grateful, to have the opportunity to be on so many like iconic TV shows, the Steve Harvey Show. Had my opportunity to do a sketch show that year before Dave Chappelle took off. I knew that should have been me, but Sid the Entertainer Present was killing it, and then The Neighborhood, man. And to be on CBS for 8 seasons, that is incredible. Anybody knows to do television, have the opportunity to have an 8-year run is beyond the norm nowadays. I think they thought I was a CSI show or something. I don't know why. That's the only thing that run long like that. But I am really blessed to be able to have done that. But even more so is the opportunities when you do work like this in this town. I take great pride in the amount of jobs that I was able to get people to be able to put so many other people to work, lighting and directors and just taking writers, just so many cool people that because I was working, I was able to give great opportunities to other people. And I take great pride in that more than anything. So again, I'll accept this award for tonight. I really appreciate it. I thank you guys so much. It's one of my other great friends who couldn't be here. It's his birthday, so I'm going to slide out to that. But I do have 2 filet mignon tickets I got for sale if anybody didn't get one. Anybody good? Y'all good? Y'all don't need a filet mignon? I got one on. Got 2 of them on me. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all. I got to shout out to my kids, Croy, Lucky, Tiara, my granddaughter, Kylo, man. All these people are just my rocks and the reason why I do what I do, and it's just been a blessing. So, again, to the Hollywood Alliance, thank you guys so much for this award, and I appreciate it tonight. Thank y'all so much. Holla. All right. Thank you.
He's one of the stars of the critically acclaimed HBO show Hacks. Please welcome to the stage, Christopher McDonald.
Thank you. How about that Cedric the Entertainer? Oh my God, I love that man. So great, so great. Anyway, it is my pleasure and honor at my first time at the Astra Awards to talk about documentary filmmaking. Yeah, because it captures the extraordinary within the ordinary, revealing hidden truths and amplifying important voices and reminding us of the power of the human experience. The nominees for documentary TV movie are
Best Documentary TV Movie, AKA Charlie Sheen, John Candy, I Like Me, Marty, Life is Short, Mel Brooks, The 99-Year-Old Man, My Mom Jane, The Secrets We Bury.
Okay, there it is. And the documentary TV movie goes to John Candy's I Love Me.
I'm going to try this microphone, and if it doesn't work, I'll
I'll use my diaphragm because I am an actor and I wear makeup for a living. I can do that kind of thing. First off, thank you very, very much for having us. It's a great honor. So I want to thank the Astra Awards and the Hollywood Creative Alliance. I would love to thank Sean Stewart, my producing partner, and all the good people at Company Name who help me make these documentaries, help us make these documentaries. I want to thank our partner, Glenn Zipper. I want to thank everybody at Maximum Effort, Johnny Parasau, Ashley Fox, Patrick Going, George Dewey, and the one, the only Ryan Reynolds. I want to thank him so much for calling me and saying, like, I think there should be a John Candy documentary, and I think you should do it. And I think that was a fabulous idea. I really do. I want to thank Shane Reed, our editor. You were my creative partner on this. I couldn't have gotten this over the finish line without you, so thank you for helping me make the last great John Candy film. I want to thank the people at Amazon who supported us every single step of the way. Mike Hopkins, Courtney Valentini, Sue Kroll, and the amazing Brianna O. I also personally want to thank Courtney Kivowitz, who has been my manager forever. And she's like, you want to start directing documentaries? Okay. And she's been so absolutely supportive at every single stage. I love you very, very much. So thank you very, very much. Last but not least, I want to thank Jen Candy and Rose Candy and the Candy family for trusting us and telling John's story. John Candy was a lot of things. He was an incredibly funny comedian. He was an incredibly talented performer. Above all, he was a loving father, a loving husband, and an incredible human being. But for me, he's a reminder that it's not too late to be the kind of person that you want to be, provided that you take the time for yourself and solve the issues that only you can solve, so that you can be there and put the oxygen masks on everybody else when the time comes. It's never too late. John's a good reminder for me for that. So thank you very, very much. Appreciate it.
Star of the Oscar-winning film Coda, please welcome Daniel Durant.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I am here to honor Troy Kotsur tonight because apparently the Oscar wasn't enough. He needs more. Troy keeps winning awards, and at this point, I'm not worried about his career. I'm worried about whether his shelf can handle them all. If you know Troy, you know that he is talented, generous, hilarious, very funny, and very humble. Troy, I said that correctly, right? Isn't that what you wanted me to say? But seriously, I remember the first time I worked with Troy, 2012. I had just moved to Los Angeles. I was a brand new actor here in Los Angeles. As a deaf man trying to figure out this industry and where and if I belonged, and then I watched Troy work. And I was confused. Who is this man? But after I saw his work, I was blown away. His facility in sign language, his raw expressions are some of the best I've ever seen with my own eyes. There's nobody in the world who could do it like Troy. But what really impressed me even more is what happened off stage. Troy took his time to talk to me. He shared his experiences, gave me advice about becoming an actor, and encouraged me to keep going as a deaf actor here in Los Angeles. That's who Troy is. He loves supporting and working with deaf actors. He doesn't just focus on his own success. He loves supporting us, and he wants to see the next generation succeed too. From that first time working together, Troy became a role model for me. And all these years later, he still is. Troy has made history, not only for our deaf community, but for everyone. And he didn't stop after CODA. He went from CODA to playing a villain in Black Rabbit, and creating his own sign language for The Mandalorian. Troy keeps showing the world just how much he can do. He keeps breaking barriers and creating opportunities for others. Troy, your talent has opened doors, but your heart has inspired so many of us to walk through those open doors, and I'm one of them. And I'm honored, extremely honored, to present the Astra Impact Award to the one and only Troy Kotzer.
To get by like sweet morning dew, I took one look at you, and it was plain to see.
Thank you.
Now we're able to show the hearing world a new perspective into our deaf culture. And so it's an extremely powerful influence that our film has had so far, and that's what led me here today.
But I want to say good evening, everyone. And if, Daniel, thank you so much. So good to see you again. He was my co-star in CODA, wonderful actor. Good evening, everyone. I am truly honored and thrilled to accept the Astra Impact Award. When I first heard the news, I was surprised. I was grateful, and honestly, I had to check twice to make sure the email was actually meant for me and not Jason. But receiving this award is truly an honor. And for me, the Impact Award means more than self-recognition. For me, it represents the positive difference we can make in the lives of others. It is about inspiring people, creating change, opening doors, and being a voice for access, inclusion, and opportunity. This award means so much to me because it recognizes my journey, my people, my community, and all those who have supported me along the way. As a deaf person, sign language has given me confidence, identity, and a way to express myself. It has helped me find my inner voice, even if my voice looks like this. And yes, oh, you heard me. And sign language is still great because I can talk with my mouth full. I want to give special thanks to my extremely supportive and loving wife, Deanne Bray, for endless love, encouragement, and strong belief in me. Her support has meant so much throughout my journey. She is my home. Thank you, Astra, for this honor. Thank you to my family, mentors, friends, and the deaf community for believing in me. This award reminds me to keep going, keep serving, and keep using my story and my voice to uplift others. It also reminds me that the impact happens when people come together, support each other, and believe everyone deserves access, respect, and opportunity. I accept this award with deep, heartfelt gratitude and a continued commitment to making a difference. And before I end, I also have to thank the film industry for teaching me that final cut is never final. Quick notes are nothing like quick but endless sometimes. And somehow through all of that, we love what we do and would never give it up. ASL has given me my voice, and honestly, one of the best parts of sign language is I can still argue, love, and negotiate with others across the room. Thank you.
Fresh off her spot on Watson and her hit Netflix movie Subservience, please welcome Madeline Zima.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. Reality competition shows are the only place where you can form an alliance, betray your closest friend, win $1 million, and still have to smile for the reunion special. So tonight's nominees turn strategy, competition, and spectacularly bad decisions into must-see television. So here are the nominees for Best Reality Competition Series.
Best Reality Competition Series. Beast Games, Strong vs. Smart. Dancing with the Stars. Love Island, USA. Naked and Afraid, Last One Standing. RuPaul's Drag Race. Squid Game, The Challenge. Survivor. The Traitors. The Voice. Tournament of Champions.
I did not know that Alan Cummings hosted a reality show. I got to check that out. Anyway, and now the Astra goes to Dancing with the Stars.
Hello, everybody. My name is Britt Stewart. I am a pro dancer on Dancing with the Stars. I've been a pro for 6 seasons and part of the show for 10 years, which is absolutely wild. Time flies by like crazy. I am here on the behalf of the Dancing with the Stars family, and family is a word that we use on the show all the time because really we are a family. Dancing with the Stars has been on air since 2005 for 21 years, which, as you know, is unheard of in Hollywood. And all of us that are part of the show are incredibly grateful that we've had the opportunity to be on air for this long. The family consists of so many people, hundreds and hundreds of hands and feet go into the show to go from ground up each and every week to be live every single Tuesday. From my fellow pro dancers to the choreographers to producers to the creative teams, the band, the music team, the crew, the costume department, hair and makeup, there is so many and so much talent that goes into our show. Dancing with the Stars, there's a reason why it has been on air for 2 decades. It really impacts everybody, everyone that works on the show. We are a family. Myself, it's impacted me. I met my now husband, Daniel Durant, who you all just saw during season 31, and we're now married almost a year next weekend. Don't forget, my love. And it's also impacted so many people that watch our show every single Tuesday. Our fandom, our Dancing with the Stars fandom is multi-generational. We tour every year and we see families, we see people from ages 5 to 89 come to see our show and say that it is their moment where their family can sit in front of the TV and enjoy for 2 hours. So Dancing with the Stars goes beyond television. It's all about connection. It brings people together. And who knew that us dancing would be able to do that. So thank you so much. And again, I'm accepting this award on the behalf of many, 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 many humans and beautiful artists that it takes to make our show amazing. Thank you so much.
Please welcome back to the stage, Lisa and Walter.
Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness, I love a good reality show. I have to tell you, I've been on a couple this year. I was on Dancing with the Stars with my best friend Elaine Hendricks. Yes, I did very well. And what else? Celebrity Jeopardy and Jeopardy Tournament of Champions. And I just want to let you know that I am much smarter on Dancing with the Stars. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Not dinner. Oh, you guys got salad? I'm so hungry back there, you guys. I'm going to kill myself. But coming up, very exciting, it's the Comedy Series Award, and my show, Abbott Elementary, is nominated. Yes, I know. And if we don't win, I'm going to take the 2 filet mignon tickets that Cedric the Entertainer sold me for $100 each, and I'm going to eat my feelings. But we got lots more shows, so yeah, let's have some fun. Woo!
Please welcome from the pit, Ernest Hardin Jr.
Hey, everybody. All right. Thank you all for watching The Pit. I don't want to be a spoiler, but I'm alive and well. Louis is alive and well. Hey, my friends kept telling me, man, you picked up so much weight. I said, that was a prosthetic. You know I got an innie, not an outie. But anyway, comedy has always helped us make sense of life's chaos, or at least laugh long enough to ignore it. Tonight's nominees have given us unforgivable characters, brilliant writing and directing, and countless excuses to say, just one more episode. But here are the nominees for a comedy series.
Best Directing in a Comedy Series. Abbott Elementary. Gen V. Ghosts. Hacks. Only Murders in the Building. Rooster. Shrinking. Ted. The Lowdown. And Wednesday.
And the Astra Award goes to Hacks. Come on up, Hacks. You come up and get this. All right.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you. Wow, this is amazing. So just saying that they would all be here tonight, but they're partying. And it's been a loving 5-year commitment to this brilliant show, which is some of the best writing I've ever dealt with in my 40-plus years in this crazy, wonderful, fabulous, loving business. And they are just the sweetheart people that you want to know, who just have the biggest heart. And they make us laugh so hard. And this man right here is going to be celebrated tonight. Am I allowed to say that? Okay, good, good. Yeah, so I'm going to pass this over to you, but thank God for Hacks, and thank God for our team. We call them PTL. Paul.
JPL.
Sorry, JPL. Paul was in there. Jen, Paul, and
Who's
Lucia.
T?
Who's T?
Who's TPL?
You are. There it is.
I have nothing left to say. Thank you so much. And I think that Chris said everything that he needed to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, baby.
Star of Glee and seen on this season on The Pit. Please welcome Max Adler to present our Timeless Award.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. This room is filled with people who love, dissect, and champion the very best of our industry. We are a community that lives for the kind of storytelling that skips the vanity and cuts straight to the core of the human condition. And when you look at the landscape of who has consistently pushed the boundaries in television and cinema, there is one constant who does exactly that, Mr. William H. Macy. He's an actor who breathes life into the screen. For decades, he has been our collective masterclass in subtlety and profound humanity. Just think about the sheer range of his filmography. He can ground an entire 1970s epic like Boogie Nights with the quiet, devastating heartbreak of Little Bill. He can turn a frantic, desperate car salesman in Fargo into an unforgettable portrait of human frailty. He can play the tragic, washed-up quiz kid Donnie Smith in Magnolia, making us weep for a man desperate to love and be loved, or his most recent Oscar-nominated film, Train Dreams. He plays Arn Peoples. Train Dreams. He plays a weathered, wise, and philosophical, explosive expert. So whether it's a massive ensemble film or leading 11 seasons of Shameless as the unapologetically flawed Frank Gallagher, Bill possesses a rare gift. He strips away the vanity and always finds the unvarnished truth of the human condition. Now, I have a bit of an unfair advantage tonight because not only am I an actor who has been on Shameless, but I currently work for Bill as his assistant. So this is crazy and surreal and awesome. But it also means I get a front row seat to his daily masterclass of not only the craft and the industry, but how to live life and how to achieve timelessness, which is what we are here to celebrate Bill for. He is a founding member of the Atlantic Theater Company. He's an incredibly gifted writer, a director. He plays the ukulele really, really well. He rides motorcycles. He's got a wood shop in his house, and he knows how to use every single tool in there. That's something I'll never know how to do. It's pretty amazing. Bill Macy is a craftsman who proves that authenticity never goes out of style. Bill, you have enriched our culture, you have elevated your fellow actors, and you've given us all characters that we will cherish for the rest of our lives. It is my absolute honor and pleasure to present the Astra Award for the Timeless Award to Mr. William H. Macy.
Honey, I'm home.
That's how it's done?
Those are professionals.
Enron, huh? I saw that coming.
In here, now! I really do have love to give. I just don't know where to put it.
Beautiful, ain't it?
What is?
All of it. Every bit of it.
Max Adler, thank you for that beautiful introduction. I found that very moving. I love working with you, brother. And I'm so pleased that you can be here tonight to share this with me. Also, could you remind me to call Barry on Monday? And my printer's not working. If it's, I love the way the first half of my career has worked out. I'm going to make some changes, though. Going forward, I'm going to learn the lines sooner. I'm going to act better. I'm going to do yoga for an hour before I'm called to set. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do yoga. I'm going to talk less and listen more, even when people are saying stupid things. Every once in a while, I'm going to take a moment to remind myself of how lucky I am to be doing this for a living. I'm going to bask in the brilliance of the people that I'm surrounded with all the time. Next time I get a scene that is perfectly crafted with power and music and truth, I'm going to make sure to tell the writer. I'm going to learn the drivers' names. I'm going to continue my campaign to end last looks. I'm going to watch all the nominated films, including documentary short subjects and animated short subjects. I'm going to defend the producers. And I'm going to start writing fan letters to all the people I see doing amazing work. Thank you, Hollywood Creative Alliance. Thank you, Astra Awards. And thank you, my peeps. I love you.
Please welcome from the film Horse Girls, Lillian Carrier and Chloe Estelle.
Guest actresses are the ultimate wild cards. They arrive, change the energy of a series, and remind us that television can still surprise us. Tonight's nominees made every moment count.
Here are the nominees for Guest Actress in a Drama Series.
Best Guest Actress in a Drama Series: Elizabeth Moss, The Testaments; Isabella Rossellini, The Beauty; Kiernan Shipka, Industry; Miriam Shore, Pluribus; Shailene Woodley, Paradise; Tal Anderson, The Pit.
And the Astra Award goes to Tal Anderson.
Oh my goodness, wow. Oh, wow. Let's just say, first of all, I'm incredibly honored and humbled by this recognition. Being nominated alongside these ridiculously talented actors is an honor that, I'm impossible to process. So it's an honor, I look up to you all so much. Thank you to the Hollywood Creative Alliance. Thank you, Scott, John, Noah, HBO Max, Warner Brothers, all the producers, writers, directors, casting team, and just the entire cast and crew of this incredible show. I am so proud to be working with you all. I would like to also give thanks, a big thank you to my family, my acting coach, Daniel Travis, my team, Katie McGrath, Natalie Thomas, Anna Cranes, and my disability community, and all of the Pit fans for the support.
You're amazing,
Thank you. you know, the pit gives a voice to people who are often pushed aside. And this award shows that there is room for viewers to appreciate authentic disability stories and not just be aware of them. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Please welcome back to the stage director, screenwriter, and Astral's Executive Vice President, Matthew Cole Weiss.
Hi, everyone. I'm not here as producer, I'm here as a friend. Jason Ritter and I first met 25 years ago on the set of Swim Fan, a classic. And I had no idea who his father was or what his career would become. I just knew him immediately to be a man of class, kindness, respect, support, and genuine authenticity. A rarity not just in Hollywood, but in someone who grew up there with a famous father and a famous grandfather and had quite the legacy to uphold. I learned about Jason's innate talent later, not that he wasn't great in Swim Fan, but over time, as Jason worked for his career, never allowing it to be handed to him on a silver platter, I was able to witness his growth as a performer and as a person. He came and volunteered with me at a middle school once, where he acted in a student's short film, and one kid, knowing Jason voiced Gravity Falls, ran and leapt into his arms upon seeing him with tears in his eyes. That's when I officially, without a doubt, knew Jason was one of the good ones. Seeing him steal scenes in Matlock every week or watching him pop up on Gen Z or some other show is so fulfilling because his success couldn't go to a kinder or more talented person. When I met his father, the legendary John Ritter, even before I'd met Jason, aside from being starstruck because of Three's Company and my favorite, this movie, Stay Tuned, I remember being awed by his kindness as well. It's clear that empathy and skill runs in his family. When I found out Jason's grandfather was Tex Ritter, it was clear that talent can be genetic, and Jason had an entire dynasty on his shoulders. Some would fall under that kind of pressure or scrutiny, but others, through perseverance and self-discovery, I had a couple drinks, can flourish, as Jason has done, keeping not just respect on the family name, but a tradition of creativity alive that has etched itself into Hollywood history. Jason, congratulations on all your success in TV and film, but also at St. Anne's Middle School. I couldn't think of a better person for the Generations Award, which is not the Nepo Baby Award at all. It's an award that honors a family who has contributed so much to television as yours has over the years. You are one hell of an actor, but I know personally, even a better friend. I know the spotlight and things like this make you uncomfortable, but you're so deserving of it. Here's a video.
Gee, you know, I remember how thrilled my father was when he got it, and he would sort of joke and say, "You want to go on down there with some spick and span and clean that gum off the, you know, I don't want any footprints on the X of Tex, okay? Just make sure all that." And now I'm sort of behind him. Mine's in front of Wood Pit Barbecue. Very proud of that.
The certain drive that people like my dad have to make people laugh infiltrates every aspect of his life. He was a wonderful dad. When I said I wanted to be an actor, he took me seriously. Just sort of not forcing your child to be something other than they're not, but looking at them and going, let me help you grow into who you were meant to be.
Come on up, Jay.
Wow, thank you so much. I think there's a lot of imposter syndrome that comes with the territory, so it feels really, and this cured it. This cured it all. um, I think, when I first got into this thing, one of my directives was just to not sort of embarrass my family, and I never got to meet Tex, but I got to know him through his films and through his interviews, and my daughter didn't get to meet my father, but she's gotten to know him through that, and through the same thing. And wow, I'm so much more nervous than I thought I would be. I'm usually just so confident. But I think there's a couple people I want to dedicate this award to. First of all, I'm so thankful to my grandfather for making the insane decision to follow a dream that was something that nobody in his family or his town had heard of, and he moved from East Texas to New York and tried it out and forged a career, and I'm grateful to my father as well, and I know that both of them were real humble and team players, and I think it's, when I was trying to think of what to say about this award, aside from I got here by myself, is just that we all have, our lives are finite. I think a lot about like what happens after we go. I think when you lose a number of people in your life, you think about that, and your story is sort of complete, and what's left is the ripple effect. And that young 20-year-old boy in Merval, Texas, making his decision to follow his dream paved the way for my father to follow his dream, and paved the way for me to do that. And so, and now when I walk around, often I'll have someone come up to me and say, "Oh, I met your dad," or sometimes even I met your grandfather, and he was so kind to me, and he was so lovely to me, and I feel so grateful for that. I know a bunch of people who are in similar positions as mine who have to go around apologizing for their dad. Like, you met them? Oh, was he nice? Or, and I feel so lucky that they were kind, and so. Above all, I hope to continue to not be a nightmare on set. Try to be nice to people. I'm so thankful for every role that I get and every set that I'm on. And so, and the other thing that I want to say is that when you are telling yourself a story that nothing that comes your way is yours, and you basically are, I try not to do this, and my therapist is trying to help me, but when so much of what you think and believe about yourself is in other people's control, and you read things and you decide based on what a stranger is saying, your abilities, when someone really does believe in you for yourself, it means the world. And so I really want to dedicate this award to my manager, Joni Burstein. We've been together for almost 30 years, which is incredible. And Jack and Zach and Bonnie Bernstein at Gersh, who has helped me so much. And so anyway, the point is we're all going to die, so make good ripples. Just make some good ripples. That's all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you to the HCA and the Astra Awards and NetLife.
Please welcome back to the stage Lisa and Walter.
Hi. Guess what time it is? My favorite part of the evening, dinner. I want to say thank you to my publicist, Whitney Tancred, for being here tonight. She's incredibly helpful. Yeah, there you go. Clap it up for Whitney. You all know her. She's incredible and helpful in so many ways, and tonight her duties also include loosening my corset in between the salad and main course. So just know when I come back up here, the back of this dress will be wide open. And once it's open, there is no getting that horse back into the barn, people. I'll be at valet like that. All right, bye, you guys. Eat some dinner.
She's the breakout star from The Miniature Wife. Please welcome Sophia Rosinski to the stage.
Anime has taught us many important lessons. Never underestimate your enemy. Always believe in yourself. And apparently, every major life decision requires a transformation sequence. Tonight's nominees mastered the art of the impossible. Here are the nominees for anime series.
Best Anime Series. Dandelion. Mao. Rooster Fighter. Sakamoto Days. Steel Ball Run, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Witch Hat Atelier.
And the Astra Award goes to Witch Hat Atelier.
Hi, I'm Anjali Kundapaneni. I am the voice of Coco, our lead in Witch Hat Atelier, and I am so excited on behalf of the Witch Hat Atelier Committee, Bug Films, and Kodansha. Thank you so much to the Hollywood Creative Alliance and to the Astra TV Awards for this incredible honor. To be recognized for Best Anime Series means the world to every single person who put their heart and soul into this show. And I have to start all of this by thanking Kamame Shirahama Sensei, who is the creator of Witch Hat Atelier. With this series, she has truly created something extraordinary. Coco's story, the idea that magic belongs to anyone who is brave enough to reach for it. That's not just a story about witches and spells, but a story about all of us. And beyond that, a story where art is literally magic and where our creativity, our ingenuity, our desire to learn is celebrated is, especially now, a story worth telling and one I'm so glad has received this recognition. And so to the team at Bug Films, to the directors, animators, composers, and every person who helped make each frame of this series feel like a Shirahama illustration come to life, you are the real magic. And to the fans, the ones who waited 10 years, who believed, who filled the internet with their theories and their tears and their love for Coco and her friends, this is for you. None of this exists without you. Witch Hat Atelier has taught me that the things that are worth doing often feel impossible at first. And tonight feels a little bit impossible in the absolute best way. So thank you very, very much.
She won an Emmy for her portrayal of Nurse Dana Evans on The Pit. Please welcome Catherine Lanasa.
Hi, thank you. So great to be here. Okay, the Virtuoso Award goes to an actor whose extraordinary range has made an indelible mark both in front of and behind the camera. Sean Hattasey is an Emmy-winning actor and director whose work consistently challenges him to disappear into complex, unforgettable characters. From his acclaimed role as Pope in Animal Kingdom, where he also directed 4 episodes, to his work on Southland, Sean has shown an exceptional ability to bring depth, intensity, and humanity to every performance. And now on The Pit, Sean has taken that artistry even further. His Emmy-winning performance in season 1 earned him Outstanding Guest Actor in a Drama Series, and he is currently nominated for Outstanding Supporting Actor for season 2. And you might not know that he directed his first episode of The Pit in season 2 and is directing episode 5 of season 3 right now. Well, not right now, because hopefully he's here. But I'll be back at work with him on Monday, and it is my great joy to do so and to introduce you to this year's Virtuoso Award recipient, my lovely comrade, Mr. Sean Hattasey.
I prefer not to work with egghead freaks, but sometimes you gotta compromise. Okay, you never should have done that on your own, ever. Do you understand?
Big 2 thumbs up hit to Sean Hattasey. Dr. Bookend, come in the beginning of the season, come back at the end of the season, grab the Emmy, steal the hearts of all Americans.
Thank you. I want to thank Catherine for being here. It means a lot to me, it really does. Wow. Somebody texted on the group chat, on the pit group chat, asking if anyone was coming to the Astros tonight, and Noah quickly chimed in. I think he's getting a Lifetime Achievement Award, which is very sweet, but a flat-out lie, and I texted back, it's called the Virtuoso Award. So, Noah, it says it right here on the trophy, Virtuoso, and I expect you to refer to me accordingly. Thank you. I started acting by chance, really. It was in the 6th grade. Our electives were chorus or study hall, and my mom picked chorus. So I was one of 3 dudes in a class full of girls, while all my skater friends sat in study hall and heckled me endlessly. And then came the Christmas performance, Santa's Frosted Follies, and I wanted to play Santa so badly, but I got the clown. And that's when I learned a very important lesson about acting. You don't even have to have talent to get the part. You just have to be willing to wear the clown nose and take some risks. So, cut to the 10th grade, I wasn't the most academic student, and my geometry teacher told me that I wouldn't amount to much if I didn't apply myself. And it was around that time I started applying myself to things that I really cared about, that inspired me. Things like William Shakespeare and Sam Shepard and the Beatles. And then, in 2006, I stumbled into a Warner Brothers bungalow, and I had one of the most important auditions of my life. And with John Wells' help, since that day I've managed to take some pretty big risks and amount to some pretty damn cool things, like a patient with multiple personalities, a cop, a psychopath with mommy issues and a heart of gold, the mayor once, yeah, that was pretty cool, a TV director, and now a doctor, which, despite my math skills, actually turned out pretty good. And now this, the Virtuoso Award. So I've been doing this for a long time, and the longer I do it, the more grateful I am that I still get to show up, put on the clown nose, and collaborate with people I admire. So I just want to thank you to the Hollywood Creative Alliance for this incredible honor. Thank you.
She's the producer of the hit show Off Campus. Please welcome Leanna Billings to the stage.
Streaming has transformed the way we experience drama, giving creators the freedom to tell bold, complex stories and giving audiences characters they never want to leave behind. Tonight's nominees have brought those stories to life through extraordinary ensemble performances. Here are the nominees for Streaming Drama Ensembles.
Best Streaming Drama Ensemble. Landman. Paradise. Pluribus. Stranger Things, The Boys, and The Pit.
And the Astra Award goes to The Pit.
Thank you so much. I think I speak on behalf of all of us. So we really love making this show. We have such a great time, and it's just icing on the cake to be nominated by our peers. It's just been a great joyride and the most beautiful time of my life. So thank you.
That's it. Thanks. You've heard enough from me. Bye. Thank you.
He's the star of Hulu's Tell Me Lies. Please welcome Brandon Cook.
Great drama does more than tell a story. It explores the choices we make, the consequences we face, and the moments that define who we are. Tonight's nominees represent the very best in storytelling, performance, and vision. Here are the nominees for Drama Series.
Best Drama Series. From Heated Rivalry, High Potential, Landman, Outlander, Paradise, Pluribus, The Boys, The Diplomat, and The Pit.
And the Astra Award goes to The Pit.
It was a really special show to work on. I think one of my biggest takeaways from it was the crew, actually, and just what an amazing community it was, and how respected they were. And the hours were super civil, and everyone was just this beautiful family, and I was so lucky to be a part of it for the time that I was. Yeah.
Wow, oh my gosh. Wow, we're very speechless. I had no idea where Sean and Fiona and Catherine are. But Fiona, get over here.
Katie Castle.
Get over here. Fiona, get over here. Come on, it's for the rest of us. Come on. Since I got this one, it's for you.
Take it.
Oh.
We love Tao. Also nominated for Best Supporting Actress for an Emmy. Anyway, thank you. We love The Pit. We love making it. It's delightful. We all like each other. Thank you so much for giving us this award. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
She recently starred in Accused, the Karen Reed story, but you'll soon see her in the upcoming Herbert West Reanimator movie based on the H.P. Lovecraft novel. Please welcome Katie Cassidy.
Unlike a long-running series, a limited series gives directors one chance to establish the world, set the tone, and bring the story home. Tonight's nominees delivered remarkable storytelling from the first frame to the last. Here are the nominees for directing in a limited series or television movie.
Best directing in a limited series or TV movie. All Her Fault. Beef. DTF St. Louis. Remarkably Bright Creatures. Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen. The Girlfriend.
And the Astra Award goes to Lee Sung-jin for Beef.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for this. Yeah, this one, the season means a lot to our cast and crew. This one was really hard. It was born so much of personal experiences, a lot of highs and lows, I think, for everybody on the crew. Between the LA fires, I lost my 15-year-old dog during the making of the season, which is why a dog dies in the season. But there are also some highs. I have a daughter now that came about, yes, who is just truly the joy of my life. And yeah, this season was especially about all these highs and lows, these rises and falls we all collectively go through. I think life is so much about cycles. And you know, in our youth, we have all these ideals and these principles, and we think we can talk the talk, but then life throws all these curveballs at you, like deaths and births. And then when you walk the walk, you realize, oh, that's why the previous generation did what they did. And I think collectively, we're all sort of trapped in this eternal cycle that, you know, Buddhists call samsara. And our hope was through the show we can kind of express that, that we can kind of collectively think on it in hopes of trying to break out of that cycle spiritually. So this means so much that the show resonated with folks, and I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much.
Please welcome from the hit show Jack, Patrick Laberteau.
Thank you. The best supporting actors know how to make an entrance and create a moment and leave audiences asking the most dangerous question in television: could this character get a spinoff? Tonight's nominees gave us performances we won't soon forget. Here are the nominees for supporting actor in a limited series or TV movie.
Best supporting actor in a limited series or TV movie. Charles Melton, Beef. David Harbour, DTF, St. Louis. Jake Lacey, All Her Fault. Jamie Bell, Half Man. Jason Bateman, DTF St. Louis. And Troy Kotzer, Black Rabbit.
And I'm going to do this without an envelope. The winner is Charles Melton from Beef.
Thank you for this honor. It's amazing to be recognized for something, for the work that you do. And I just, it was an incredible production, a crew of over 500 people, and an amazing cast with our creator, Lee Sung-jin, who brought this to life and wanted to touch on, with me specifically, the Korean American experience and the half Korean experience. So I think it was easy just to show up to the world that Lee Sung-jin created and just to exist and just trust in him. So I just want to, any recognition I get, it's because of Lee Sung-jin and all the people that came together to make this show what it was. So thank you.
She's become a huge fan favorite on The Pit as Dr. Casey McKay. Please welcome to the stage the wickedly talented Fiona Dourif.
Sorry for making you wait before. Okay, you guys need to... Hold on, we're gonna get there. Okay. Limited series have become the perfect commitment level for television. Just enough time to become obsessed with the story, but not enough time for anyone to start saying the earlier seasons were better. Tonight's nominees brought together unforgettable ensembles that made every episode count. Here are the nominees for limited series or TV movie cast ensemble.
Best Limited Series or TV Movie Cast Ensemble. All Her Fault. Beef. Lord of the Flies. Mick and Nick and Nick and Alice. Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen. The Girlfriend.
And the Astra goes to Beef.
Hello again. I just really have to give it up for this cast, and thank you so much for recognizing their work. When I say that this cast put their all into this, like hours and hours of conversations, admitting extreme vulnerabilities that I will take to my grave, I promise, and just so much of their own personal experiences became the textures of this show. I was just so privileged to be able to just be an open container for all that. And when I tell you, like, the acting caliber between Charles, Kaylee, Oscar, Carrie, the great Yoon Yo-jung, the great Song Kang-ho, like the greatest actor alive. I mean, these people could have come in, just clocked in and out, and they still would have given great performances. But I mean, Yoon Yo-jung was up till like 11:30 p.m. the night before, literally with all her Korean dialogue spread out on the couch of her hotel, and talking to me about the different syllables within the Korean characters, and should I change it to this one because it has a slightly more poetic meaning? I mean, these people gave their all to the show, and so this award just means so much to be able to recognize their work. Thank you so much.
Please welcome back to the stage Lisa and Walter.
Come on, you guys, it's a struggle. Oh, God. You know, it's a coincidence because beef just won twice and I ate 2 filet of beefs. But I did not open the dress. I was afraid what would happen. So if the pit is still here, and why wouldn't they be? They're going to win awards all goddamn season long. Let's just keep them backstage at every award shows. If they're still here and Sean Hattasey wants to meet me at Valet to undo my dress, that'll be okay. It's a very challenging award season. It's very challenging. It's very challenging. You're nodding, and you're a Hanks. You should know. You've been doing these things since you were in utero. I'm telling you that it's hard on women because it's going to be an entire award season. By the way, they told me to stretch, so you're getting some material. Yuck it up. It's a whole season of me just being terrified of what dresses are going to send me and how they're going to fit me into them. I don't know if you guys realize this, but I am the last white actress in Hollywood not on a GLP-1. That's right. That's right. And one of these days, when they don't raise your hand, orange dress, you're skinny. Stop it. Very talented, but you're very thin. They're going to need one of me. They're going to need one of me. Right, Bruce Valanche? They're going to need one of me. One project in the future. You got Mindy Kaling, Amy Schumer, all of them, Margaret Cho. They're all fucking skinny now. They're going to need one of me, and then I'll win my Emmy. I'll be like, who's the last funny fat bitch in town? And it's going to be me. Do we know what award we're doing? You know why this happened? You remember back in the day? Back in the day, we all had to be skinny too. Who's in here that's my age? Nobody. Bruce Valanche. Okay. Bruce, remember when we had to be skinny bitches back in the day? Remember? Yes. Same. It was very difficult. And then they let us be fat for 5 minutes, and then the Trad Wives won, and they said, get your fat ass back in the kitchen. And don't eat any of that homemade food. Be skinny. And it was because back in the day, listen, we didn't have in the fluffy girl community any kind of support system or sloganing. We should have taken a key from the gay community, Bruce Valanche. We should have, you guys, when the world was against you, came up with, we're here, we're queer, get used to it. And I think that was fabulous. And us fluffy people should have had something like that. Like, we're here, we're queer, get used to it. Something like, we're fat, that's that, get me a pizza. Thank you. Streaming on Hulu now. It was an accident, Lisa Ann Walters' first comedy special. Are we good? I see a handsome man there in the wings. Oh, hi, how are you? No, that's my son. Ew. Not ew. You're handsome. Get back there. Sean Hattasey waiting for me at, no, okay. Thought he might be down at the Valet. All right, we're ready to go. So I'm going to hand you over to the next handsome man coming to the stage. Thank you for your time, and I hope I pass the audition.
You can watch him on the hit show Dutton Ranch as Joaquim. It's Juan Pablo Raba.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for having me. And I'm pretty sure most of you don't know who I am, and that's totally fine. I am almost 50 and I'm trying to figure it out. But I am gonna ask you from the bottom of my heart to remember one thing, and I'm gonna go Sofia Vergara on this. My name is Juan Pablo, and I come from Colombia. And we were just hit by a devastating earthquake on Monday. So I'm not gonna lower the tone here, but if it's in your heart and your possibilities and you can donate to so many organizations that are trying to do good there, I would very kindly appreciate it. And now, for what I am really here, I am here to, there you go. No, not yet. There you go. I'm pretty sure that's not me talking, yeah, yes, no, that's also not me. What? Maybe this was an email. Sorry, I'm putting my kids through school right now, and if any of you have kids, you get 100 messages. So if you did send me something, I am very sorry. I did not read it. But right now, no, it just says Juan Pablo speech. Am I supposed to really be saying no? No, look there, look there. No, no. Oh, just look at the screens? Oh, sorry, I'm here to look at the screens. Juan Pablo Colombia screens. Thank you.
See this finger? I've got a little brace wrapped tight around it. Visions I've vandalized. You probably got called a loser by some high school girl. Maybe all of them. You should see me in a crowd. I'm gonna run, there's nothing to help. Watch me make them bow one by one by one. One by one by. You should see me in a crowd. Your silence is my favorite sound. Watch me make them bow one by one by one. One by one by one.
Natalie Ann Lynn, you are amazing. It is an honor to be your uncle on the screen, but it is the biggest honor to be your friend in real life.
Wow, this really is an honor. Thank you so much to the Astra Awards, and it's even cooler having the coolest uncle of all time and one of my best friends, Juan Papi, give me my award. I would like to thank Paramount, 101 Studios, all of our executive producers, and some of the hardest working cast and crew that I've ever had the honor of working with. And mostly to the fans. There are so many of you that watch this, and I'm so grateful, especially because my character is such a bitch, and you've welcomed me with such open arms. I was such a fan of the Yellowstone universe before, and just being a part of it now just feels unreal. I was gonna mention a story that kind of felt right for tonight, that I've never said before, but I am a second generation actress. My mom, she was a college student. Oh, thank you. She was a college student, and she went to see a Broadway play with a breakout artist named Annette Bening, and it was called Coastal Disturbances on Broadway. And she left that night so deeply inspired by her performance that she decided to pursue her own acting career. And that was kind of the downward spiral of then her inspiring me. So yeah, being able to be on this show and share the screen with Annette, and then getting this award tonight as a breakthrough artist feels like the most incredible full circle I could ever imagine. Seriously, and I'm so, so grateful for it. My only hope is that one day that inspiration travels down and I'll be able to inspire a young actress one day as well. Thank you guys so much. This is so cool. Hi.
You can catch her on Hulu's Reasonable Doubt and Netflix Beauty in Black. Please welcome Taylor Palador Williams.
Animation is the only place where a character can be a genius, a superhero, and a talking piece of furniture, and somehow still be more emotionally stable than most of us. Tonight's nominees prove that cartoons aren't just for kids. They're also for adults avoiding their responsibilities. Here are the nominees for Animated Series.
Best Animated Series. Family Guy. Has-Been Hotel. Invincible. Long Story Short. South Park. The Simpsons.
And the Astra Award goes to Has-Been Hotel.
This is crazy. Thank you. I've described my show as the weird queer theater kid table in the animation community cafeteria. Our show has always been unapologetically itself, so it's truly so meaningful to have the hard work of this incredible team recognized in this way. This award goes out to all of the talent that brings Has-Been Hotel to life, from the brilliance of the voice cast, the versatility of the songwriters, the passion of the writers, to the creativity and immense talent of our board artists, our animators, our compositors, our designers, and all of the artists who elevate the show to something so special. Working from all over the world, our show has people who touch it from so many places, and I think that makes it extra special. And that, just the fact that animation can bring so many people from all over the world together is just special to me. I got lost. Okay. I'd like to give a special thanks to Sky Henwood, who is here, and Sam Miller for being two people who worked alongside me during long nights and stressful situations to make this show what it is. You guys seriously got me through some of the hardest moments of my life, and I seriously, I owe so much of the show and its magic to you guys and to the other people who helped me, just get to where I am. Seriously, I'll never forget helming this season alongside you. I feel like this season, everyone truly locked in, and some of the best work I've ever seen came out of it. I'm so proud of everyone and this season. I'm very proud of how it turned out. It was really an incredible experience to make it, and like I said, I think everyone understood it, and it really found itself in this season. Oh man. And lastly, to our fans, look, people kind of like the show a little bit. You aren't alone. This cartoon is very loved. Thank you, Amazon, and thank you, A24, and everyone who made this possible. Thank you so much to the Astra Awards. I just lost my earring. Thank you to the Astra Awards for this recognition. It means the world. Thank you so, so much. This is...
Please welcome from the Netflix show Obliterated and Ryan Murphy's Popular, which received a GLAAD Award, Joel Michaely.
Apparently nobody else would show up, so here I am. Hi, I'm here today to present the Trailblazer Honor. It is given each year to an actor that takes on a daring role and provides representation of a community underserved on television, specifically gender-based and LGBTQ+. And it's about someone that showcases undeniable talent, embraces their character, and also is a brilliant trailblazer in their personal life, which Mr. Mark Indelicato most certainly is. When I first began acting, you were not allowed to be yourself. You were expected to hide your true self or face the consequences. And when Mark first starred on the groundbreaking series Ugly Betty, created by a dear late great friend of mine, Sylvia Horta, we love you, Sylvia. I literally watched Mark, and I sat in front of the TV and I sobbed because there was a kid, happy as a clam, just being himself and probably not even aware of how impactful he actually was. And I was so impressed that just by being himself and using that superpower, he was able to forge a career with no punishment and no judgment. It's not what I had gone through, and many, many, many before myself. But now it is a better outcome for queer kids and adults trying to forge their own paths. So, as a result, Mark Indelicato has been a major figure in LGBTQ plus television representation since his childhood. Wildly celebrated for his groundbreaking queer roles and active advocacy within the community. Now, let's celebrate his dynamic work in Hacks. Mark, it's a great show. Come on, guys. Mark stars as Damien, the loyal and sharp-witted personal assistant to Vegas comedian Deborah Vance, played by the iconic Jean Smart, which is why I wore the Designing Women t-shirt. Mark has publicly praised the award-winning show for portraying queer characters and has delivered an incredibly skilled and perfectly comedic timed performance, both entertaining and engaging viewers for the last few seasons, especially in this year's final season in particular. I am thrilled to be able to present Mark with the Trailblazer Award tonight at the 2026 Astra TV Awards, as he is truly deserving of this honor. Please join me in celebrating Mr. Mark Indelicato.
Thank you. When I think about what a trailblazer really is, I think it's someone who walks into a room before they know whether or not they will be welcome there. Someone who feels something that at the time feels dangerous or unpopular or just simply unfamiliar. In 2006, I was a young boy on a television show called Ugly Betty, and I played a character who was unapologetically himself. At a time when there were still so few young queer characters allowed to exist on network television, Justin was allowed. And thusly, I was allowed to exist alongside him. I didn't understand the significance of that then, but I do very much now understand it. I know that somewhere there was a kid watching who saw himself reflected on television for the first time. And maybe that kid thought, if he can exist, maybe I can. Period. I did not blaze this trail on my own. My casts, my family, my husband, they never asked me to be smaller. They only have ever encouraged me to be louder, to be more emotionally, more loud, more strange, and more myself. And that may be the greatest gift I think that anyone can give to another person. So when I stand here and accept an award for being a trailblazer, I don't feel pride without gratitude. I feel responsibility because we are gathered tonight in a beautiful room, surrounded by people who have been giving something incredibly powerful, a platform. We get to speak and have people listen, and I think that we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing with that privilege? Because there are people in this world who do not have this microphone. They do not get this award. People who do not have a stage to pontificate. People whose stories are buried beneath political agendas, hatred, violence, fear, and indifference. People who deserve to tell their stories, people who deserve to live, people who deserve to be heard. And I cannot stand here tonight, although I am so extremely grateful, without acknowledging people whose voices have been shunned. Because what good is a platform if we only use it to talk about ourselves? What good is a microphone if we refuse to speak out about anti-trans legislation? And what good is representation if we do not fight for the children of Palestine who are forcibly silenced by complicit American media? I think about that kid that I once was. I think about the kid that looked at the world and wondered, is there a place for me? Is there a place for me here? I think of all of the queer kids who are asking themselves that question today. I want our answer to be yes, not someday, now. And that's what I want this award to mean. Not that I was brave enough to walk through a door, but that I was lucky enough to have people hold that door open for me, and that I have a responsibility to hold it open for someone else, because I don't want to be the last person that gets through. I want to ensure the doorway is so wide that eventually nobody has to call themselves a trailblazer just by simply being themselves. So tonight, I accept this award for my family, for my husband, and for every person who believed in me before I had the courage to believe in myself. If I have a seat at the table, I want to pull up another chair. Because being a trailblazer isn't about being the first. It's about making sure that you aren't the last. Thank you.
For one last time, Lisa and Walter.
Look at them running for the valet. Look at them. You guys don't leave right yet because I do have a raffle item. You didn't realize there was a raffle, but there is. Okay, actually, it's just a ring someone dropped and we found it. And when I say we, I mean I've got it in my bra right now. So if someone wants to describe, look down at your hands. If you lost a ring, you probably borrowed it and they're going to want it back. Anybody lose a ring? If you can describe it, you can get it back. Nobody? All right, guess it's mine. Woohoo! I got a ring, George. Thank you. All right, thanks you guys so much for being here. If you want to say hi to me after the show, me and Bruce Valanche will be at the dessert cart right over here. And if not there, I'll be at the valet looking for Sean with my shoes off. I'll be much shorter. Okay, thanks you guys. And thank you to the Hollywood Creative Alliance. Good night.
Everybody, I just want to remind you there's dessert and coffee outside on the patio. Thank you.